on Tia and Tamera.
You guys go for it. Down, flip. Exactly.
Oh, how am I doing it? I'm totally making this for Adam, if I can remember how.
Hello.
Hi. I know that Dr. Berlin is going to turn this baby around.
How much weight did you gain? 50 pounds? Your baby is only gonna take up 6 of them 50.
You don't get it. You're saying I'm
see.
selfish. Yes, you don't care. Sometimes you're just so selfish. You think about yourself. Is there a reason why he's not moving?
I think he's no.
Oh my God. Something I've been doing throughout my pregnancy is keeping a video journal to just, I guess, record my thoughts, my feelings, and just what I've been going through throughout this pregnancy. Hi, I just want to say that I'm feeling really good. Today, the third trimester has definitely been the hardest, I think. Now, it's hard to shave my legs. My feet are hurting. My belly has gotten bigger. For some reason, I just don't want to wear clothes anymore. I feel free and better when I have on nothing. But that's my baby boy. He's so cute. Look at his lips. That's that. Bye. Hello, is Mrs. Housley home? I like the ring tonight. Mrs. Housley. How are you? I got married 2 weeks ago, and we just got back from our honeymoon. Adam and I come from very traditional families, and we decided that we wanted to move in with each other after we got married. I was looking at wedding pictures. Look at Adam's face. Do you want to go somewhere? Of course. How was your honeymoon? It was great. We did a lot. It was very adventurous. So this amazing thing happened to me in Greece. I was like, babe, I can't wait to come home and just be your wife.
Aww.
I can't wait to just be domestic. I want to cook. I want to clean. The only thing I'm afraid of, though, is, like I said, the whole laundry thing. I mean, his dress shirts and boxers and stuff, I have no clue. I had that conversation with my mom. And still to this day, she's like, Tamera, have you washed Adam clothes yet? I'm like, no, Mom. I guess just growing up, you have these expectations of what a wife should be. And I've learned from my mom that being a great wife is, cooking, cleaning, doing the laundry. And I definitely want to show Adam that I can do that.
It's a beautiful wedding.
Thank you. I would love to get married again, but not deal with all the planning and stuff. Just kind of just show up. I'm ready. Bye.
But Tia, you haven't talked to her then?
No. Tia and I have been through some very stressful situations. I would like a matron of honor and a maid of honor. No, it'll be Andrea maid of honor or your sister maid of honor. I wanted to talk to you about the bachelorette party. Mm-hmm. I just don't want to hear you're not going to go. Well, that's what I'm telling you. Oh, hell no. I expected my sister not to be able to do everything because she's pregnant. But when you're late and missing events, I think you're pushing it.
So do you think that Tia even knew anything was wrong?
I don't know because, sometimes I just kind of just let things go.
All the time?
I know. I know I do. I have been passive because usually what happens with Tia and I is when we just voice our opinion, whether it's in a normal tone, regular way, we always feel attacked. I don't know why we do that. We should be able to just speak our minds without anyone feeling defensive.
Right.
The main thing is I just don't want any drama.
And I think it's all in the way you approach it. Hopefully there won't be.
Okay. Thank you, Andrea.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Of course. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you. But on to a better note, did you hook up with anybody at the wedding?
I did not.
Darn it!
What's up, Big Mama?
I missed you.
Oh my God!
What
Wow.
you been up to?
I know what you've been up to.
You should have that. Hosea.
What?
That's not nice.
You want your baby to be malnutrition? What do you mean that's not nice?
Did you just call me big or huge?
Ethically large. You're ridiculously unproportioned.
Shut up. What is that?
Food for me.
No, can I have some, please?
You've had enough for the next 2 years.
Oh, is that Chinese food?
No, ain't no
Mexican
Chinese
food.
food from Gelson's.
Can I just have a bite, Hosea?
No.
Can I just see what you have then?
I don't want you breathing on my stuff. Move, please, move.
Is that mac and cheese?
It's pork.
I don't want any pork.
Oh, I do have something extra.
You
One
did?
of these is for you.
You got me the cupcake!
Don't do that again. Your baby's not here yet. And it's for you.
That is not pork, that's fish. You lied to me, so I wouldn't have any of your food.
Dear.
Am I fat, Jose?
Hell yeah, you're fat. What do you mean? Are you fat?
fat?
You're pregnant. How much weight did you gain? 50 pounds? Your baby is only gonna take up 6 of them 50. When you're done with this baby, you're an actress. You gotta keep it back together. You really do have to consider that.
I am considering
You
it.
do?
That's why
Okay.
I'm so stressed out.
You got stressed out?
Yes, I'm
You didn't
stressed.
tell me.
I know, but I'm stressed about the whole weight. I'm stressed about losing the weight. I'm stressed about going back to Melanie. My character, Melanie, she is a sexy vixen. I just feel very overwhelmed because losing this weight after the baby is going to be difficult. I'm stressed.
If I had known, I would have came in here and lied to you.
But Tamera just got married.
Are you jealous?
No. Why would I be jealous?
People get emotions when other people that are always usually there for them are starting their life over with somebody else.
I am so happy for Tamera. I don't like seeing Tamera single.
She's mean when she's single.
I would say she's moody.
Well, good. Hopefully she'll never be moody again.
No, she won't.
How was the wedding?
It was so beautiful.
Really?
Oh, yes. But
Drama?
I really felt left out. Right before the ceremony, we're all walking out, and I'm like, where's my sister? I want to see my sister, before
Before the wedding.
for the
Right.
wedding. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, whoa, I'm in a room with Adam, and I'm like, I'm definitely not seeing Tamera, because Tamera's not going to come in here. So I look
Right.
across the hall, I see Andrea and my cousin Keisha fixing Tamera's veil, and she's about to start the ceremony. So I was just really hurt, and a part of me was like, if Tamera really wanted me there, she would have asked where I was.
She didn't want to see you.
I don't want to believe that that was her intentions. To
What
not,
else could it have been?
I don't know.
You haven't said anything to her?
Not yet. I want to talk to her about it though.
Hmm.
So it was just weird. I felt like she was kind of like intentionally ignoring me.
Oh, you're a good person.
Yeah, thanks, Hosea. Thank you. Are these pictures from your honeymoon? Yeah. Wow, that is gorgeous. Adam took that picture. Yes, Santorini. I love that he has his wedding ring on.
Yeah, that's
it's just
really
so
cool.
sexy. Yes, it is. That's one of the columns in the temple. This was when the Romans actually took over the Greeks in Ephesus. They make their wine in these little bundles, and it's actually the Romans weren't really into history class right now. Okay. So what happened was. Oh, it's hot. It is so hot in here. Right. Go ahead. Go. Sorry. Wow. Oh, you mean it's so pretty. You are so all over the place. I haven't seen you. I know, but chill, Tia. You have ADD. Yeah, I feel like I've developed
seriously,
ADD.
you just went from 3 different points.
I know.
It was like bang, bang, bang. What do you want to talk about?
You want to feel him? Is he still in the same place? Thanks. He's been breached for over like a month. I'm in my 3rd trimester, and my baby is still breached, which is normal, but usually around this time, babies turn on their own.
I don't feel his head though.
Me neither.
Where
He
is
must
he?
have moved.
Maybe he moved.
I'm feeling optimistic right now.
Okay.
Hopefully, when I go back to the doctor, he'll have turned.
Did you move for me?
I want to clear things up with Tia, but I don't want to bring that up right now. I want to just support her in all of this.
Come on, buddy.
Move! Move! You can do it! Hold on, I don't feel it.
Tamera, don't push so hard. I'm not pushing hard.
Yes, you are.
I'm not pushing as hard as you are.
No, Tamera, you are.
Oh.
Tamera. I missed him. Okay, you can get up now, please.
Hi. So, is this baby done a somersault yet?
I don't know.
Feeling good?
Yes, I do. I feel really good today. Today, I'm meeting with Dr. Kumetz, and I'm really optimistic that the baby has turned around. I need him to be in the correct position so I can have a natural childbirth.
See what you got for us.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
He's breached.
He is already telling you who's in charge.
He's not moving at all. I see the baby is still breached, and I am frustrated. Is there hope that he will turn around?
There's always a chance that he can turn. I have babies where right before we go into the operating room, we do an ultrasound at the hospital and find out that the kid turned and we can go for a natural delivery.
My main concern is this, about the cesarean. I have to be back at work. So how many weeks will I have off?
8 weeks is what I recommend.
I don't want to have a C-section. I have to be back at work in 6 weeks. If I get a C-section, things are not going to go as planned.
Stay optimistic.
Okay.
You know, is there still a possibility this kid's going to turn? It's always possible.
Yeah.
Let's hope that you fall into that 20% who ultimately will turn in the next couple of weeks. The important thing is not to stress.
Mm-hmm.
Happy, healthy mommy, happy, healthy baby.
Okay.
Corey, he's still breached. Ugh.
Why?
She said that they don't know why babies are breached, but it's so frustrating because physically and emotionally, I cannot handle a C-section right now.
Okay. Wait, you don't have a basket? Wait, what is this? He's not a girl. He's a
man.
man. Stupid. You're saying I'm selfish. Yes, I remember you were at a wedding.
Tamera?
You were late. The thing is you don't care. You think about yourself. Ugh. Oh my god.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome to Hip Cook.
Thank you.
You are in for a treat.
I asked Tia to come with me to a cooking class because I wanted to make one of Adam's favorite Greek meals from our honeymoon.
Well, so is that what we're going to be cooking?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Greek today. I love Greek.
I thought it would be fun if we made the traditional spanakopita, which really means spinach pie in Greek.
Ooh, I love spinach.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to Tia about some things that happened during my wedding weekend, but I really don't want to do it right now because I know she's going through some stress with the baby.
We're going to toast some of the nuts, and we're going to be doing a pan flip.
I don't know.
Choose your nut
I'll
of
do this.
choice.
I'll do this right now.
Okay, so dump them in the pan. You have to sort of shimmy them down to the end. And then I like to take on, like, almost like I'm fencing, like this really position, like, hand in the air, and you just sort of, like, start small.
You want me to do that?
I want you to start small and practice. It's okay if they go everywhere, but you guys go for it.
Shimmy them down,
And then,
down, flip.
Yeah, nice. You're doing great. You have more, and that's okay. If you bring it back like you're, that's okay. This is totally normal.
I have a lot on my mind. I want to talk to my sister, but now is not the time. I just want to enjoy myself and have a great time in this cooking class.
I sort of go at it like a flag. So I do a fold like this over.
Oh, yeah, I remember doing that in elementary school.
Yeah, right? And then at the end, we're going to brush them with butter and stick them in the oven.
I'm having so much fun with you.
I know, me too.
I love you, sister. I love you too. Mwah.
So, from all your guys' hard work, time for ouzo. You get a
can't
little
have
treat.
that.
Oh, we'll give you just some water. It was a nice little lemon squeeze. So, hoppa. Good work, you guys. We're almost done. Yeah, and she can smell it, so you can see what it would taste like normally.
It's been so long since Tia and I have spent some good quality sister time together. And I miss that.
I'm totally making this for Adam, if I can remember how. You do this for Adam? Mm-hmm. And you do his laundry? Perfect marriage. What if we omit the laundry part? No, Tamera, you can't do that. You know that black people always dance when they eat? The ice is the base. Okay, it's time to go. Oh god. You put too much ouzo.
I am on a mission to turn this baby around. One way is through chiropractic adjustment, and I'm really excited to see Dr. Berlin. Okay. I am very optimistic, and I know that Dr. Berlin is going to turn this baby around.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. So, looks like you're having a baby.
Yeah.
I can tell. Do you know what you're having?
A boy.
It's going to be a lot of energy.
Yeah, I've heard.
Do you have any fibroids?
No, not that I know
Oh,
of.
you're missing out. They're great. Do you know where your placenta is?
No.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
You're gonna be a mother.
I know.
Do you work out a lot?
Before my pregnancy, I was in the best shape of my life.
About 2/3 of our breech clients have a strong history of running,
Wow.
or dance, or gymnastics, or Pilates, things that really make these muscles
I would do a lot
and
of
these
hiking, too.
muscles really, really strong. I'm going to show you how it works. These gluteal muscles, when those are tight, they squeeze your whole pelvis closed.
I've always had tight butt muscles.
Usually it's a good thing.
Okay.
But your baby's coming out. You want this to be able to open up like that, right? And so that doesn't hurt usually. The good news is those are the things that we treat.
Okay.
And so far seem like a great candidate.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
You just made me feel good.
Super. Here's the joint that we're going to release.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. Turn over onto your back. Fabulous. 1, 2, 3. Good. Same thing on this side.
Oh, wow. You're very gentle.
I've been practicing. Now we're going to dig into those hip flexors.
Okay.
Doesn't feel that good.
It doesn't?
You're going to be fine because you're a strong, tough mom.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, good. So make sure that we're in the right spot. Take a nice deep breath in. Deep, 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 deep. And relax your whole body. Relax your shoulders, your back, your hips.
Wow.
Really fantastic.
That's
breathing.
really tight. Oh.
We found the spot.
Oh my gosh.
I got kicked.
Like, what's going on?
Oh, we're expanding his apartment. You did really, really well.
Thank you.
I think you're a really good candidate for getting that David turn.
Yay! What are you doing?
Remember when you said maybe what you should do is surprise Adam by doing laundry?
I am so confused. Laundry may seem easy to other people, but to me, there's a lot going on.
Just put these colors.
Too much. Wow.
Overload.
It's bad enough for me to do my laundry, but now I have to do Adam's laundry? I don't know where to begin. I have never done a guy's laundry.
Let me see if I can do this really quick. This over here. Yeah, this. Is this too dark? Yeah, that's too dark. You know, it's too dark. Make a different file. Wash his underwear in one thing.
Ooh, don't put that near me.
You don't have to wash his underwear in one thing.
Okay.
Wait, you don't have a basket? Wait,
all
wait,
this-
what is this? Isn't that color? I'm just here. But these are the shorts. You don't have to wash shorts with shorts. He's not a girl. He's a man.
Stupid.
You're making a mess, Tamera. You're making it difficult. You're just moving clothes from the floor to the floor. This makes sense in my brain. Okay. Now start your washer. I'm out of laundry detergent. What? I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. Of course you are, Tia. I don't want a lot, sis. Just a little. Alrighty then. Okay. Didn't you used to do that on Sister Sister? Alrighty then. We're such dorks. But anyway, Tamera, I want to talk to you about something. I don't want you to take it, too seriously, but I just felt that I needed to just talk to you about this. About what? During your wedding, I felt left out. I felt that it was extremely difficult to communicate with you. I'm so confused.
I was confused and a bit hurt that Tia felt left out. Fact is there was always a reason why she was late or couldn't make any of my wedding events.
Where exactly are you guys? You're like 2.5 hours out. I called you the morning of your wedding, and you didn't pick up. And I was like, okay, you know what? This is the morning of her wedding. I'm gonna let her, she needs to relax, she needs to chill. And I finally got a hold of Andrea. And then she goes, you know what? She's eating breakfast right now. She's turned off her phone. But I would have wanted her to say, Tia's been trying to call you. You want to call your sister? But basically what she was doing is she's answering these questions on your behalf. And so I'm thinking, you're telling her this.
What you're communicating is completely not the truth. I expected Tia to apologize, to say she wasn't able to make everything, and now she's telling me I did something wrong.
This is supposed to work like acupuncture. I decided to do some research online. I didn't know there were so many crazy, absurd techniques out there to get this baby to turn around.
Oh my god, that hurts. This is ridiculous.
You can't see sometimes at your nose. I quit. You have two major things going on. You can't just think about yourself all the time.
But
So,
I felt
hold on.
Tamera wants to talk to you about something. During your wedding, I felt left out. I'm so confused. Basically, I felt like Andrea was really taking her role very, 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 very seriously. But I would have wanted her to say, Tia's been trying to call you. You want to call your sister? But basically what she was doing is she's answering these questions on your behalf. And so I'm thinking, you're telling her this.
What you're communicating is completely not the truth, especially about Andrea. I'm sure if she understood how you felt, she'd be like, oh my gosh.
Wait, the other thing was, we're walking to the ceremony, and I said, where's my sister? I said, I want to talk to her before she walks down the aisle.
Yeah?
And then I look across the hall, and it's Andrea and Keisha fixing your dress. Do you remember you were like in a little room before you
Yeah.
went? And I'm like, wow, why am I not there? I don't see her for most of my wedding weekend, and now she's telling me I did something wrong. Are you kidding me, Tia? You were like, oh, Tia, I want you to be a part of my wedding. Why? Wait, hold on. Why was I not a part of that? How would you feel if I went into labor and you had to hear through the grapevine that I went into labor? You would feel excluded.
For one, you wouldn't have to feel that way because I would be by your side, no matter what. And for me, the reason why I was feeling okay you weren't there and I didn't question it is because, honestly, Tia, throughout the entire wedding process, you were nowhere to be found.
I didn't confront Tia because I didn't want to stress her out. But she wants to talk about the wedding? Let's get it all out.
You showed up,
didn't
okay?
we?
You showed up late.
Well,
What
you're
about
not
being
Tia.
tired because you're pregnant? Listen for a second. You said you wanted to be the maid of honor, but you couldn't do a lot of things. So in my head, I'm like, you know what? Tia's just being Tia. I got used to it. And for you, you need to be proactive with your feelings, especially if it's that important.
When I couldn't get through you, I got through your next best friend. I said I've been trying to get a hold of my sister.
Did you say, I really want to talk to her. I really want to make sure that I get some words.
I personally don't feel that I have to do all of that.
That's where you're wrong. You're not getting it. This is what I'm saying. You can only see how you feel. You can't see the entire. You can't see sometimes past your nose. You only see that. No, you can't.
Are you able to see past your nose with my situation?
Hell yeah. I had to learn from you being pregnant.
I really feel like we're going around in circles around the whole point. I really do.
We're just two different people. That's what it is. We two different people and we communicate completely different. I would rather want someone to tell me exactly how they're feeling than to say it and then talk about it later. That's all I'm saying. But I'm done. I quit. Let's go. I quit.
But it's all good, right?
I'm gonna think about it for a second.
Why do you need to think about it? Because sometimes you're selfish.
You are crying. How am I selfish?
You just don't get it. You don't get it right now. So you're this upset about it.
The fact that I have to explain to you why I was upset because you were late.
You saying
can't
I'm
see.
selfish.
Yeah. The thing is you don't care. You think about yourself.
How am I thinking about myself? Oh my god. I don't see how I'm being selfish.
This is what's crazy. You don't.
Wait, so I'm being selfish? I'm being selfish because I showed up late without telling you.
Yes.
Okay.
And the reason why.
I'm sorry that that's how I made you feel because that's not my intention. Just like you said with Andrea, that's not my. I hope you know that that's not my intentions in making you feel that way. That's why I'm like, wow, like I'm shocked that this is how you feel.
Wait,
I know you as being selfish all the time, so that's not how I
know you as being selfish.
That's your assumption. That's not my intention.
See, that's not my assumption. That's your actions. At that particular point, you have two major things going on. You can't just think about yourself all the time.
I'm not a selfish person. I may
You're
have
not
had
a
selfish moments.
person. You have selfish moments.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes I think when you're pregnant, those selfish moments get enhanced.
Okay.
Because you're thinking and caring about another human being inside your body. I'm not intentionally trying to be a bitch.
That's good to hear.
Really though? women's shirt trunk. I guess I'm just having one of those days. I fought with my sister and I come home and what else can go wrong?
Come in.
You smell so good. How are you?
How you doing?
Are you cooking for your wife?
You want to eat?
How amazing! Oh my gosh!
What's that? And,
Wait.
what's the
Good
cost?
job.
Honey, this is Power Advantage Plus.
This is the one we registered for.
Have you guys opened all your gifts?
No.
None of it.
Okay.
So, I saw Tia today, and I was so taken off guard with how she felt at the wedding.
Really?
She felt like she was left out. I was really confused why Tia would feel that way, especially when I'm like, you didn't show up to anything. She wanted to get to me, and she felt that you were kind of taking control of everything, and that maybe I had told you to tell her that I didn't want to talk to her.
I just told her that you were tired and didn't want to be, cold, but that if she wanted to talk to you and really needed to talk to you, she could call your room.
Yeah.
Those are my exact words.
I said all Andrea was doing was being the maid of honor.
And she told me that she wanted, because she was pregnant, that I was going to basically have to do everything.
I said not only was Andrea being the maid of honor, she was taking on your role.
I'm kind of hurt that she would think that about me, because I'm not that kind of person.
And I was hurt too. And I told her, sometimes, Tia, honestly, you could just be so selfish. And I love my sister to death, but sometimes I think she thinks it's always about her. She doesn't see the reality.
Right.
She just sees how she feels. And just because you feel that way doesn't mean it's the reality.
Yeah.
We have some serious communication problems. It's like, Tia and I are two different people seeing things from two different perspectives. I'm sorry that Tia felt like I was ignoring her, but the fact is, I really wasn't. I was getting married. I had 1,500 things to do, and I thought she would understand that. I really just need to talk to her and just make sure that, she just gets it,
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Come towards the music. I decided to do some research online. Place 2 clothespins on the small toe of each foot. I didn't know there were so many crazy, absurd techniques out there to get this baby to turn around. This is supposed to work like acupuncture. Oh my god, that hurts. Okay, wait. This is so stupid. This is ridiculous. Ow! Reach tilts. Basically, you want to have your hip above your heart. Some example of how to do this are placing multiple pillows underneath. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Come on, baby. Let this be the one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hi, honey. No, I'm trying to get the baby to turn. Yeah. It's called the elephant walk. Thanks. Hi, I just finished and, it was hard. And I'm not a lazy person. Like, I always like to keep on going and moving and doing stuff. I think I can give credit to my parents being in the military for that one. So everything's fine. The baby's been kicking. I've just been getting really, really big. Like, oh my god, like, I'm just like, I feel like a whale. Yeah. So, anyway, that's kind of like what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, just a little tired and nauseous and kind of just want to go to sleep. Okay, bye. These spanakopita are to be appetizers. Remember to make them not too large. I want to be more domestic for Adam, so I took a cooking class. Now I'm ready to cook Adam the dish, but if only I can remember it. Brush your filo dough with butter before you roll. Right. What did I do wrong? Okay, bake it 400 degrees.
Babe,
Yep.
it's ready.
You're cooking. Oh, nice.
Doesn't that familiar?
Yes, it does.
Okay, wait. It inspired me. Hey, babe, you have to wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Have it. You can have it.
What do you got? What do you got? Show me.
It's Greek food.
Nice job, babe.
T and I took a cooking class.
Did
I
you?
did it all myself.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. What's
This, look, it's not baklava, but it's close to it.
Nice. What is it?
Spinach.
So let's do it.
Be honest, babe.
I will. You know that.
See, doesn't it taste just like we had in Greece?
Mm-hmm. It's very good.
I did this because I tried to do your laundry.
Why?
Because I wanted to show you that I can be domestic.
Right.
It didn't work.
No one's washed my clothes since high school.
Oh, yeah, I probably won't wash the clothes.
If we can fold, I'll wash. I hate folding.
I don't mind folding
Deal. To washing.
to folding. This is actually really cool because I haven't talked to you about this at all.
Okay.
You know, about the doctors and stuff, but the baby has been breached for almost like over a month, and I've been to the doctor several times.
Okay. The doctors say that you can have a healthy pregnancy with the baby being breached.
Have it naturally?
Yeah, could you?
No.
Okay.
I'm just like really, really frustrated because, first of all, I don't want a C-section. I do not like taking any types of medication. So the first thing that I think about is I'm going to have to be on Vicodin.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to be on Vicodin. Breastfeeding, I want to be present.
Right.
And then after I have my baby, 6 weeks, I have to be back on set for the game.
Right.
And my character, she's this sexy vixen, and you got me into the best shape of my life, like for the game. And you know, those girls in the game, their bodies are like, bam, 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 bam.
So what are your concerns?
My fear is that if the baby has not turned, then I'm gonna have to have a C-section. And if that happens, I'm not gonna be able to work out at all. So I'm screwed. Excuse me? Can you ask me politely? Ask you to take your feet off of my couch? Don't go, Don't do that.
Let's see about this child.
Is there a reason why he's not moving?
I think his oh, no.
Oh my god. The baby has been breached for almost like over a month.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like really, really frustrated because I don't want a C-section.
Okay.
And then after I have my baby, 6 weeks, I have to be back on set.
First of all, sexiness is not defined by your body size.
Oh,
Exactly.
Thank you. So how do I get this baby to turn around?
Okay, so we can do some Kegels.
What does Kegels help with?
They're the muscle of your pelvis wall.
You're but JJ.
They help strengthen the muscles so you can push your baby out. And also to keep that thing, flexible so you can have your love life back again.
Okay, so this is important. This is the most important thing.
So we're going to do a decline position. I
Okay.
want you to inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, decline. And pelvis wall. Squeeze Kegel. 1, 2, 3. Lift your hips up. Oh, carrying the bambino. And just take care and breathe. You can do some cat-cow. Round your spine. Pull your abs in. Then release.
Oh,
Good.
how many, Jeanette?
25.
What?
60,
No, I can't do 25.
Just because you got a bump in the front doesn't mean you shouldn't have a cute bump in the back. 2 and lower down. Good job.
Come on, baby, follow the light. Follow the light. Knock, knock, I'm coming in. Hi. What are you doing? I am trying to get the baby to move down. I've been doing research online. And they say that this works. Babies follow the flashlight? They can tell from dark and light. Are you comfortable? Hell no! I don't mean to laugh. I'm just doing this to see... Oh my gosh! You have to do this? Yeah. I know I went off with my sister at the yogurt shop, but I just needed to get it out. But at the same time, I realized that she's going through a stressful time, and I don't want our relationship to be an added stress. So, do you remember?
Excuse me?
Okay, this is what we need to work on. Can you ask me politely?
Ask you to take
Yeah.
your feet off of my couch?
Yeah, just ask
Not
me.
feet,
Don't
shoes.
Don't do that.
Can you please take your shoes and your feet off the couch?
See, that's yes. So, I wanted to finish the conversation that we had the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You told me at first that, listen, I'm going to be tired. I'm not going to be able to go to a lot of these events. So with me, I did notice you weren't there, but it's kind of like I expected you not to be there. But the last thing I wanted you to feel was to feel that you were left out. And then when you said that you couldn't even say what you wanted to say before I got married, it really, really bothered me because I would have really loved that conversation, you know?
I've realized that it was just a miscommunication situation.
There's never a consistency of us always having each other's back. We're always going through this cycle, then having each other's back, then repeating it again.
I don't think that we ever don't have each other's back. I think it's just getting there is always difficult.
I think we both need to get to a point where we can say what's on each other's mind without each one of us taking it personal. Seeing that, okay, your feeling is, did you check out?
No.
You're still listening?
No, yeah, he
Oh,
was
okay.
just moving. I just saw
See,
him
even
moving.
he agrees.
He either agrees or he's annoyed by your voice.
No, I want to make sure we get it, because
Oh,
I'm
me
tired
too.
of going through this.
Me too. I get it. I so get it.
Okay. So are we cool? I'm cool.
I'm cool too.
This week, I've worked so hard to get this baby to turn around. I am extremely optimistic. He's going to turn around.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. I feel like he's moving a lot.
Okay, good. Let's take a peek and see which position he's in.
Okay, my stomach is so big. And I'm like, this is the wrong time to be looking at skinny girls right now.
You'll be back there soon enough. Do you feel like he's turned?
I do. I feel like something is going on because I'm feeling more stuff down here. So I'm hoping that something has happened.
He just needs to turn himself over. Let's see about this child of yours, if he's decided to behave himself.
Okay.
I can see now how mothers they have so much love for their children. Would do anything for my baby. To make sure that he's okay and that he's fine. Ugh, God.
Let's see about this child of yours, if he's decided to behave himself.
Okay.
That's his chest, and there's his heartbeat.
That's so cool.
That looks really good, but I think oh, no, he's breech.
He's breech now?
He's still breech.
Oh my god, you're
He's
kidding
still
me.
breech. Wow.
Is there a reason why he's not moving?
You know, I don't have a reason right now. What we'll do is rescan you when you get to 37 weeks. And if the baby hasn't turned himself over at that point,
Then you would.
then we would start planning for a C-section, because the risks overall for baby are lower with a C-section than with a vaginal delivery if he's not in a head-down position.
Oh,
So
okay.
the risks for everybody are much lower.
I just got back from the doctor's office. I wanted to hear today that the baby is no longer breached. Oh, God. I never knew how you could just worry so much. Being a mother, I can see now how mothers they have so much love for their children, and I would do anything for my baby. To make sure that he's okay and that he's fine. And I just want him to be fine. I know everything's fine. I know I'm just being dramatic, and maybe I just want to go to the hospital and they say he's no longer breached and everything is perfect. Everything is A-okay. but that didn't happen today. So I am signing off. It is probably about 3 or 4, and I am taking a nap. Excited, but I need to relax myself and just make sure that he's okay. Can't wait to see ya. On the next episode of Tia and Tamera.
You look like you got in a fat suit.
I don't know how you're gonna handle dealing with a whole other person moving in here.
I wasn't aware that when you move in with someone, they bring their stuff along with them.
That's what I did.
I put a lot of his stuff in the bathroom. The baby's so breech, I'm gonna have to do the C-section. I don't want a cesarean. So then don't do it, Tia. My baby shower is this week, and I am so excited.
Oh my god, Jackie's here!
It's not Jackie, it's